Been a couple of other signings that have happened over the past week.
Like, this is crazy, bro. $100 million deal with Kick? Bro, they eating. That's enough to feed a whole, like, look, I'm gonna tell you this. Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Kay&Dre. Today we're gonna be looking at about big changes and twist changes. It's a twist, it's a ton of twists. You already see it. But anyways, man, I'm glad to be back. I'm enjoying, man. It took me a little break, needed, you know what I'm saying, mental break, but I'm back and I'm about to bring out some dope fire videos for you guys. So today we're gonna be watching Mogul Mel. He posted a video about big Twitch changes, so we're gonna see what that's all about. Let's get right into it.
Today we're going to talk about one of my two great passions, live streaming. The other one, of course, being ventriloquism. And if you haven't heard, there are some major updates in the live streaming space that we have to talk about. The first one coming from a friend of mine, Charlie, aka Moist Critical, who dropped a bombshell video titled Goodbye Twitch, where he says this.
So, I am no longer exclusive with Twitch.
Now, he doesn't go on to say that he's signing exclusively elsewhere. He's just no longer exclusive with Twitch. And he'll try things out, right? He'll enter his college era, and he'll go back. He'll link up with Twitch. They'll have hot...
This is one thing I like about the streaming era, not even just overall with Twitch, but in Kick, but just overall in general. Content creators have more freedom to explore in general. And that's really great for creative outlets, so it doesn't feel like we're just being monopolized into one specific platform, which is good. So I'm really intrigued to see how things are going. I mean, even like Fusytube, he went over to Kick. He has a Kick deal. Like, yo, Kick, if you want to give me a deal, side of boy, you know what I'm saying? I'll take a bag, you know. But anyways, yeah. So I'm really intrigued to see how things are going within the next 5 years, because like if you think about it, like 5 years back, it was only like 2018, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Like 5 years back was like 2018. And how far we have come with not only technology, but with content in general for content creation and creators and the tools we have to be able to leverage, that's pretty impressive. So I'm imagining this next 5 years with the AI tools and the things we have, and the amount of like opportunities with contracts and how companies are really seeing content creators being valuable, how much that's going to stretch even farther more of entertainment industry. So I feel like it's going to become the next Hollywood, to be honest, because people relate to content creators more than they now relate to just big celebrities.
Sex, but he's going to try out the YouTubes of the world and maybe some other sites. He didn't mention any, but he is right now trying a stream on youtube.com, which is going really well. He's sitting at 24,000 average viewership, which was his peak on Twitch over the past 90 days. I wouldn't extrapolate that too far. I would say, you know, he does have a larger presence on YouTube, but live streaming on YouTube is a bit of a pain in the ass. It's kind of hard. Really, streams that do well are ones that happen sporadically because it's an exciting thing, or if it's a big event.
I ain't gonna lie, YouTube is kind of hard to do for streaming. It's not their best strong suit, which I understand because their strong suit is video. So they're gonna, of course, focus on video, but they want to make it appealing for content creators to be able to stream. I feel like they have been trying to make it better. They have made it better, but there's some things that they definitely can work on to help get more exposure for people who's streaming. But I can understand that can also conflict with the videos too. Like, you gotta think about, like, if they're prioritizing pushing streaming, then something's gonna lack, which is their video, which is what they feed off of, especially when it comes to added revenue and people who've been making videos for years. So it's kind of like one of those hard things. I feel like that they did the best they could. Eventually over years, they could get better. But I think that at this time, really what YouTube needs to do is really focus. Like, just hammer down, focus on videos. Make it better for content creators and aspire up-and-coming content creators who wants to not do streaming but want to focus on YouTube videos. Like, focus on raising your brand even bigger with more content creators who wants to do YouTube. That's what I would do, you know, because it's like Twitch has its lane. Kick has like all these streaming platforms coming up with streaming, with video streaming, live streaming. They have those. I feel like YouTube is unique, but because of video, so they should just focus on that. That's my honest opinion. I think they'll thrive farther more if they just focus back in that lane. Of course, have the option for live streaming, but just focus back in that lane for video.
Otherwise, you can probably look at a lot of the streamers who switch from other websites to YouTube and see a decrease in viewership generally. It's just, I don't know, it's just, they just got to work on some things. We'll talk about that another day. But let's focus on the big competitor that's making a huge splash in the headlines, Kick.com. And of course, they had the XQC signing. We talked about that one. But there's been a couple of other signings that have happened over the past week.
Like, this is crazy, bro. $100 million deal with Kick? Bro, they eating. That's enough to feed a whole, like, look, I'm gonna tell you this. 100 million to one person. That's, bro, like, that's great. Like, for what it is, that's great. Like, I'm not saying, like, they didn't earn that or anything. I'm just blown away by the deals that are coming up for big content creators. Like, content creators are getting big deals like this. This is like NBA contracts. This is crazy.
And something even more interesting than just paying a lot of big streamers millions of dollars. But first, they signed Your Rage. He did the classic.
Shout out to Your Rage. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, I'm telling you, this game is changing. It's changing. We in an era where people want to be entertained by content creators.